Welcome to today's breakdown of one of the most highly anticipated boxing matches of the year, Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson. This fight is set to take place on November 15th, 2024, at the iconic AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. In this video, we'll dive into everything you need to know: the fighters, the stakes, and expert predictions on what could happen when these two larger-than-life personalities step into the ring. Will Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned pro boxer, outlast the legendary Iron Mike Tyson? Stick around until the end for our full fight analysis and prediction. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss updates on this epic fight and more. Jake Paul and his meteoric rise. Let's start with Jake Paul. At 27 years old, Jake Paul has made a name for himself by crossing over from YouTube to professional boxing. Over the last few years, Paul has taken the sport by storm, accumulating a 10-1 record with 7 knockouts. While some might argue that his opponents, mainly non-boxers and MMA fighters, don't make him a true boxing contender, there's no denying the impact he's had. His confidence, combined with a dedicated fan base, has allowed him to sell out arenas and headline pay-per-view events. In this fight, Jake Paul faces his toughest challenge yet. None other than the former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. What do you think? Can Jake Paul really handle the raw power of a boxing legend? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fight updates. Mike Tyson, a living legend. Now let's talk about Mike Tyson. Known as one of the most fearsome boxers in history, Mike Tyson's professional record stands at an incredible 50 wins, 6 losses, and a whopping 44 knockouts. Tyson's career began back in the 1980s when he became the youngest heavyweight champion at just 20 years old. His speed, power, and ferocity earned him the nickname Iron Mike, and he dominated the sport for years. However, at 58 years old, Tyson is far from his prime. He hasn't fought a sanctioned professional match in nearly 2 decades, although he did step back into the ring for an exhibition fight against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. That exhibition match showed that while Tyson may be older, he still packs a punch. But will that be enough against a much younger and faster Jake Paul? Keep watching to find out how this match could unfold, and don't forget to smash that like button if you're excited about this historic fight. The age gap: can experience beat youth? One of the most fascinating aspects of this matchup is the massive age gap. Jake Paul, at 27, is just entering his physical prime, while Mike Tyson is nearly 60. Age is often the great equalizer in sports, and there's no doubt that Tyson's stamina and endurance will be tested against a much younger opponent. On the other hand, Jake Paul's boxing experience pales in comparison to Tyson's decades-long career. Experts argue that while Tyson may have the experience, the real question is whether his body can keep up with the demands of an 8-round fight. Who do you think has the upper hand here? Comment below and stay tuned for more breakdowns of this monumental fight. Fight style comparison. When it comes to fighting styles, Mike Tyson is known for his aggressive, in-your-face approach. His devastating power and relentless pressure have knocked out some of the greatest fighters in history. However, as Tyson himself has admitted, he's not the fighter he used to be. Age has likely slowed his reactions and reduced his endurance, which could be a significant disadvantage against a younger fighter like Paul. Jake Paul, on the other hand, has steadily improved his boxing fundamentals, although many still consider him an unproven fighter. His power is undeniable, especially against opponents who aren't professional boxers. If Paul can keep his distance and use his footwork to avoid Tyson's legendary hooks, he could tire Tyson out and look for opportunities in the later rounds. Do you think Jake Paul has the skill to avoid Tyson's power? If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What's at stake? This fight is more than just a boxing match. It's a spectacle that has the world watching. Both fighters are massive personalities, and the stakes are high. For Jake Paul, a win over Tyson could cement his status as a legitimate boxer and silence many of his critics. For Mike Tyson, it's a chance to remind the world why he was once the most feared man in the sport. But it's not just about pride. This fight is expected to generate huge amounts of money, with both fighters standing to earn significant paydays from ticket sales and pay-per-view buys. Tyson, who has been open about his financial struggles in the past, will undoubtedly benefit from the massive purse this fight will bring. Will youth or experience win out in the end? Be sure to stay tuned to the end of this video for our prediction. Final predictions and what's next for both fighters. As we draw closer to the fight, predictions have been divided. Tyson's power and experience give him a real shot at victory, but many experts believe his age will be too much to overcome against a younger, hungrier Jake Paul. Paul's youth, speed, and stamina could allow him to outlast Tyson, especially in the later rounds. What do you think? Let us know in the comments who you think will win, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul. Regardless of the outcome, this fight will undoubtedly be one for the history books. If Tyson wins, it would be one of the greatest comebacks in sports history. If Paul wins, it would further legitimize his controversial boxing career and prove that he can compete with even the legends of the sport. Want more updates and post-fight analysis? Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching our full breakdown of the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. This fight is shaping up to be a true clash of generations, with youth going up against experience in one of the most talked about boxing matches of the year. Who will come out on top? Be sure to watch the fight on November 15th, 2024, and stay tuned to our channel for post-fight analysis and highlights. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this epic event.